Everyone, this is Karen of Tea with Karin, and this is your weekly reading. And I decided today I'm going to use one of my fortune teller teacups. It's actually to show you just how easy these are to use. So no special super skills required. If you do have great intuition or you hear spirit come into you, even better. I'm using one of the black ones today. I'll show you that in a minute. I won't tip it up. I'll show you in a sec. So I've brewed my tea for a couple of minutes, so to allow it to sit nice, and I'm just going to let it rest. You can do it straight on the saucer. I tend to let them sit. There's all sorts of strange superstitions. Some people say don't touch the cup. Some people say you turn it clockwise 3 times and so on. Some people in the old days, they used to actually sit a piece of jewellery on the back of the cup. And then that brings in a whole new dimension, because then you're dealing with psychometry and energy transfer. So my old superstition is tap 3 times. It's like we're knocking on the door. To show you before we look into it, look how gorgeous this is. I love black cups, and if you have a look in the Etsy store, black cups, because it's coming up Halloween, are on sale. So let's have a look what's in the cup for you. I'm going to start this way and work around, and I'm reading not just the symbols, but what the tea is actually sitting on. So here we've got the street sign, the crossroads. Some people may know it of because of Lenormand. A lot of these are common Lenormand symbols. There are a few different that and not though, and they're taken from tasseography back in the 1700s. So you've got tea on the crossroads. It's in the middle of the pole, and I even see that as something very symbolic, because it means about decisions and changes that are coming. But sitting below or halfway up the post tells me you may be feeling uncertain a little bit of where you're heading. And I look at that, it's almost like making heads or tails of what you are doing this week. You've got a tiny little bit of tea here. It's not touching the ring, but it is above it. You've got a diamond there. I'll hold it that way so you can see it. Diamond is like the red card diamond: money, success, business, power. Near the ring, continue the path you are on. You're bound to bring great abundance. You've got here a little bit of tea just coming on the side of the cloud. It's not smack bang in the cloud. It's not covering the cloud. So there would tell me, yes, there may be a little bit of foggy headedness throughout the week here. It is small because it is tiny. It will pass, sun will rise. So it's not a big issue. So I'm just moving around here. A lot of people say, Karen, why 2 trees? I just want to explain. You've got a tree of abundance, which is the dollar signs, and you've got the tree of consonants, which is the tall tree. You've got an eye here near the tall tree. Tree in tea symbology is often about family. So, and to have an eye there would tell me again, keeping an eye or watchful eye over the family. You've got a wee bit of tea here sitting on the head of the horse. Horse and rider means freedom, independence. Again, often Lenormand would see them as the messenger. Yes, it is. And you've got, it's really strange when I'm looking really close up on that. Sorry, I don't want to fog it. I wonder, will it let me focus there? It's almost like you've got a little cart in front of it, and the cart's not behind the horse, it's actually on the horse's head. And a cart would tell me something good is coming towards you this week. The horse there would tell me keep alert and look out for what is coming. On the horse's head, even more symbolic, it means it may be something you have thought for some time. Here we have a straight road on the rose. Rose is beautiful for passion, gratitude, recognition. Yes, it's a very feminine energy. A straight line like that would tell me it represents a road, which would tell me travelling on the road, yes, around emotions, love, gratitude and so on, you are on the right path, because the road is not inclined. You've got here also, looking over this road, you've got a little tiny anvil, and a lot of people say, what is an anvil? Anvil is the great big piece of steel, or in the old days there used to be wood, what the blacksmith bashes the hot horseshoe and the metals on. And an anvil in symbols means much hard work have you put in, it's time to recognise the rewards. You've also got here is a little fat bird above it. So there I would say someone's actually saying a nice big thank you to some of the hard work that you've done. And accept the praise, because there a straight line means you are meant to accept the praise. This is really interesting. You've got almost like a great big tall skinny man there, and he's looking at the back end of the moon, and there's a bell. Tall men often mean someone who's of great character or of great status, so often very charismatic man. You've got the moon is the emotions and how this man is reflecting to you, as well as the outside world. And you've got the bell, because the bell there would tell me, take notice, there's some things to be said, joys to be had. Here you've got, it's funny, you've got a little house there, it's like a little crooked house, and you've got another house there, right on the garden arch. Garden arch is lovely because it tells me about beautiful people that are around you. To see the two houses each side means somebody really nice and welcoming within your home and family. And you've got two houses, so it's almost like your family, my family. So that's not a bad sign. Here for the ladies, now this is really interesting when I see these. You've got a person here holding a fish, and fish is great abundance to you. It often means the food upon the table. That's on the lady, so it tells me your care, kindness and gratitude. You are there serving others, but you are receiving back forth. This is what I find absolutely beautiful. You've got an angel here, and an angel here touching the lady would tell me there's a female that's probably around many of you in spirit who's shining some great light upon you. There it's actually a really old-fashioned telephone, like the old handle on the top, not like mobiles there, would tell me, listen carefully, angels are communicating with you. That's actually really, really nice. Now I'm just looking, you've got no tea on the snakes, the coffin, the sky, the birch rod, which is great. This here is a lovely positive cup. So have a good week, everyone, and enjoy the black cups. They're beautiful. Bye for now.